Right, we are at Three Sisters Kart Circuit near Wigan. Just for one day, for Sunday, we are back with the Classic Marques, and it's a round of the Longton Championship. Longton are running this one. Should get a lot of runs. There is only 60 odd people here. We've got 16 of us in the Classic Marques Championship. We've just done practice. I did record a video, but it wasn't recording. I have just, I think, more or less equalled my PB in practice. But the caveat to that is I've only been here twice before on this 2-lap course, and both times we were hit with rain. So it is forecast to be dry all day today. You can feel a bit of spitting in the air, but the weather forecast says we're going to stay dry. If we do, we should get a lot of runs and we should get some good times. Very, very slippy in practice, but like I say, I equalled my PB, so there is definitely a quick time there. We got an 80.4, I think. So we are, I think my best is an 80.1 or 80.2. So we are aiming for a 79. That is first target. A 79. We'll see that where that puts us in the Classic Marques algorithm, and then we'll just see how quick we can go. So yeah, this is first timed run. We're into a 79 though, 79.62. Oh god, that were all over. Yeah, we're screeching the tyres. We'll be on the limits of grip, but we're into a 79. Certainly neating it up though as we move forward. Got a banker in. Right, time run number 2, and then we're having lunch. So mission accomplished in time run 1. We've got a 79 on the board, although it can certainly be neater. So the aim now is to try and neaten it up as much as we can and see if we can go any lower. Yeah, there's definitely a lack of grip out there, but there's obviously some grip because we're going quicker than previous. So I think it's slowing fast out is the aim of the game with the corners. There's a lot of tyre squealing happening from every car. I think the problem is we're thinking it's a circuit and it's a kart track, so all the corners are much tighter than what you would get at a traditional circuit, but we're slinging it in thinking it's going to stick. And yeah, I think we just need to, I need to perfect all the corners and see how low we can go. But we've got a good time on the board. We're currently leading. Let's see how we get on in this one. Bloody hell! Well, that was scruffy, we just held on. Fuck me. Oh. Yeah. I think that's what you get when you just sat waiting. We had a 15-minute delay. So I'd relaxed way too much. Jeez. Right, we'll regroup and go again after lunch. Right, we are back after lunch. Timed run number 3. So the car's cooled down hopefully a bit, the tyres have hopefully cooled down a bit. Let's attack it on this one. Let's hope I'm not sat on the start line for 15 minutes again. Roy's just found out in front he's overfilled his oil. He's got half a litre or a litre too much oil in and it's smoking like a chimney. But he just says, we'll just send it anyway. He has lovely mechanical sympathy for the car. As you can, it's still smoking a bit now, you can see. Look out, vents on the rear, but yeah, let's just hope we don't put any on the track. So I'm going to try and be neat with this one. I say that every time. Fast but neat, that's the key. But yeah, let's see if we can get another 79. Mr. Gear coming out of that last bend. Well, we'll give it another go on the next one. Rest of it felt good. I think there was just one slight error somewhere. Yeah, coming off that first time off the back straight. Messed it up a bit there, but it's definitely a low 79 there. We'll see what we can do on the next one. Right, time run number 4. Conditions perfect now. Lots of people going quicker. It's warmed up a bit. So tyre temp should be good, track temp should be good. It should have rubbered in now. Lots of cars going on the track, so we are at optimum conditions for the day. 80 flat in that last one. Even with a missed gear change, it would have been very close to my 79.6, my first run time. So that's the aim, to beat that. We want a low 79. It's definitely there if we nail all the corners and don't get too sideways. So I think I need to rein it back a bit. Yeah, try and be neat, because I think the grip will be there if we're nice and neat and tidy, and don't sling it into the corners too quick. I think I just need to be more measured with the turning. Brake a bit early and turn in and take the optimum lines rather than sling it in and hope it grips. But it's a different kettle of fish when we're out there. I might do the entire opposite to that. But either way, whatever happens, we need to give it 100% again and see if we can get a better time. Steve in the yellow Porsche in front has just done the identical time to me in his third run. But on handicap, I'm still ahead. He's got a higher handicap than me with it being a recent Porsche. But yeah, can't take anything for granted. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can nail one. Turning on that last corner, I thought I was gonna slide right off. I'll have to see if that's what actual time it was, but yeah, give it everything. Might be a rerun if the timing's wrong. Right, we are getting a rerun. Obviously the 48 seconds was wrong and a couple of other guys had wrong times. We've had an issue all day on and off with the timing. Apparently birds are flying in front of the sensors. I mean, I tried convincing them that my 48 was correct, but I think it was just a smidge too far. So yeah, I'll have to look on the video what that actually was, but that probably was my best run of the day, so we've just got to do it again now. So this is timed run 4, take 2. I just hope the car and the tyres are not too hot, but we will see. But we're pushing. one more run, and there's definitely a low 79 there. Right, timed run 5. It's a quick turnaround now because some people have left. We're going to get a timed run 6 before the end of the day. So we bet us PB again in that last one by a tenth or two. Can we shave another tenth or two off? Let's go for it. Roasting now. Shave some off. Need to check the tyre pressures. We might have gone sky high with the temperature as it is and getting quick runs. Yeah, one more run. Let's see if we can finish with another best. Right, timed run number 6, the last of the day. Weather even better, if it could be any better. The sun's out, the track's warm, everything's toasty. Everybody seems to be going quicker, especially in Classic Marques. So can we shave any more off? The tyres after that last one were at 38 psi, which is why I think it were understeery. Yeah, too high. So I've dropped them back down to 35 at the front, 32 at the rear. Which is optimal, I think, for today. So yeah, we should hopefully have a bit less understeer, a bit more mechanical grip at them pressures, and if we keep it together, should be a good time. So let's see. Last attempt. If that's right, Jesus! I mean, the 90% of it was storming and that last corner just drifted out wide. But Jesus, if that's right, 78.86. Fucking smashed it. Come on. That's gotta be good enough to win it again. Definitely helped lowering the tyre pressures. Just shows you. And they were probably getting too high on that second lap again. But we held on, we just held on that last corner. They were just losing grip, but just managed to save it from the grass. See where we finish. So, back from Three Sisters. Great day overall. Conditions at the end of the day, perfect. So it started off a bit cool, a bit overcast, but on the weather forecast, no chance of rain, or about 5% chance. So knew we were going to get some dry runs. Been here twice before on the 2-lap layout, which is what we were doing. Did an 81 the first year, an 80 last year. So the target was a 79. Previous years it was a bit drizzly, not the best conditions, so I know a good time was there. The outright record, I think, for the class I would have been in the normal classes, like the above 2 litre road cars, is a 78 point something. So I didn't think I'd get to a 78, I thought a 79 is definitely there. Sure enough, T1, so practice was an 80 without even trying. T1 was a 79.6. Banker running, but it was slipping and sliding everywhere. It was weird because the times were there, but the grip wasn't. But maybe I was just pushing too much. With it being a kart track, it is very tight and twisty. So circuit-wise, I've not got enough power for circuits. And even the tight corners, you're taking at 50 miles an hour, where the kart track, you're taking at 30 miles an hour if you're lucky on them hairpins. So you have to slow right down. You just can't take any apex speed. And with my car, it can be tail happy. So I've got to take a late apex, straighten it up, and then plant the power down. That is a quicker way round than trying to slide round the corner, either drift or understeer or carry as much apex speed. Less apex speed is better at a tight, twisty kart track for my car. So that's what we tried to do. I did the track walk in the morning, and I found a new couple of lines. It's always important to do a track walk, especially if you've never done one at the place, because you just see things from a different perspective. Sometimes what looks right on a track walk doesn't happen to be right when you're out there in the car. It just doesn't feel right, and your car naturally takes you in a different line. But sometimes if you just do it straight away in the car, you're missing things, you're missing apex, or whether it's better to turn in early or late. So yeah, I noticed a couple of things that I tried, paid dividends straight away. Time 2, nearly lost it over the line. Pushing 2, I just had that bit of correction. So this is where, if you're on a hill climb, you're in the barriers, which is one of the appeals of hill climbs. I went in probably slightly too fast. The back end just went. I had to do a little correction. When you've done that, I've lost a yard or 2 of tarmac out onto the grass. Back end went again, managed to catch it onto the other grass, managed to catch it again. So if it had been wet, I'd have been having an accident, but luckily it was dry. It gave me enough chance to catch it both times. But like I said, on a hill climb, you're into a barrier there. There is no grass runoff whatsoever in a lot of places. So fortunate with that, that was an 80.4. Timed run 3, we missed a gear into third going on to that long back straight. So I'm 2 or 3 miles an hour down all the way down that back straight just by not shifting at the right point. So that was an 80.02. Timed run 4 was a 48, but yeah, we had a problem through the day, as I said on the video, with birds, we think, flying in front of the sensors, either the finish line or one of the sensors, so it was registering a time as a car. Yeah, and we had to reset the timing at the track maybe 4 or 5 times where this happened. So luckily the organisers know, and they get everybody back round for a rerun. So rerun on T4, warm tyres, warm car, a 79.4, so that was the PB for the day. Timed run 5, give it everything again, very similar time, 79.5, and then we were told we were getting a 6th run. At that point, it was ideal conditions. The sun had come out, the track was warm. So up until that point, my car was warm and the tyres were warm, but the track was pretty cool. The optimum conditions were that 6th run where it's 20 degrees, so it's not too hot where you're getting heat soak everywhere. The sun is out, there was no wind, the sun's warming the tarmac, your tyres and your engine's hot anyway, and you can just absolutely nail it. And it's a shame that the camera dropped, because it was a stonking run for that last one, other than the last corner, like I said on the video, where I just understeered out wide and probably lost a few tenths there. But the rest of it, yeah, it was the best I've done all day. So it shows the start on the video, and then the camera drops and we go on to C cam. But yeah, finished with a 78.8, which is as good as I could have done on that day. To get in the same second bracket as the out and out record, yeah, really happy with that. First in class for Classic Marques. Lots of people in Classic Marques went quicker on that last run, so it wasn't just me, it was absolutely perfect conditions, and the track had rubbered in through the day as well. So lots of people finished on a high. Maximum points for that one. First for the Longton one as well, so be good points for that. And we move on to Kerbera in a couple of weeks, which is the reverse of this one. So this was Longton and Classic Marques. Kerbera is the Bark Speed Championship and the Nottingham Speed Championship, so the other two I'm doing. Saturday and Sunday, car set up well, should be good. I'm getting the shifters changed this week as well, so we'll see how the OEM shifter feels at that one, although I will not need 4th gear. So yeah, thank you very much.